What's up, everyone? It's Rick here at UTV Source, and we are with Kawasaki today. We're going to be running their brand new 4-seat. All right, everyone. Today, Kyle and myself are going to be running the 2022 Kawasaki KRX with the live valve shocks. This is the 4-seat model, and we're going on a ride. So,
I'm actually sitting passenger with Rick.
Yes.
Luckily, there's somebody in front of us guiding us.
Yes.
And I'm somewhat safe.
I feel as if I'm a fairly talented driver when it comes to the KRX. We have one of this in a 2-seat, and it's an amazing machine. Right out of the gate, the car will do everything for you. So I have some experience in this model.
These things are like billy goats, right?
Correct.
You just crawl up anything.
All right, so we're going to turn our selector switch straight up and down on the dash there to our 4-wheel drive setting.
Okay, so it's kind of like a Disneyland trip.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a small world.
After all. So the KRX, in my personal, professional, if you want to call it that, opinion, is one of the most amazing riding machines on the trail. Now, we're not allowed to drift corners and fishtail, but we're gonna let her eat as much as we can without getting kicked out of here. This is a
right off the bat, I'm already impressed of how smooth it is.
Yes, and that's the thing in the KRX. It is a Cadillac. So this one's a little heavier than the 2-seat model. So right out of the gate, you kind of hit on a note right there. This machine almost drives itself. Now, I don't really feel the engine brake, but if you notice, you don't really feel the bumps.
I'm impressed. This thing's soft.
So I'm in soft setting right now. This has the Kex suspension system in it, and see, to a rookie, that's an impressive hill. That is a really impressive hill.
Okay, us California boys, that's aggressive.
That is kind of aggressive. But you know what? The Kawasaki goes up this really easy. I'm barely on the gas. Now, if I floor it, they may get mad, but we're UTV Source. So fast.
I like how smooth the clutch engages.
Yes, so it's different than other UTVs.
Yes.
The transmission on this is insane. Now, from my experience with our 2-seater, we've never changed a belt. Never changed a belt. This comes in a lot less expensive than your sport models, but in my opinion, it can outperform those sport models. So, right out of the get-go, this is one of the only UTVs with a steel floor and steel firewall as well. It's a very durable machine. It takes a serious amount of abuse. The steering has a huge improvement over last year's model. It is very easy to turn, hardly any feedback. Like, I'm excited about the 4-seat car. I have a family. Now, UTV Source has never purchased a 4-seater, ever. And if we were gonna purchase a 4-seat machine, this is the machine I want for my family. Wow. And we haven't been in the car long. And you're a passenger. What do you think so far is your first impression riding passenger?
If I wasn't a desert guy, this would be the machine. This thing's really smooth. I just keep saying smooth because that's the easiest way to put it.
Yeah. You're a desert guy. You don't think this car is for you, but guess what? This car is insane in the desert. It really is. It eats bumps and whoops like no one's business. At speed, it is one of those cars that you can pin it and hold it down and hit everything and not check up. So not being a turbocharged car in the desert might be something worth looking into. So let's see how the shocks do. Now, Kawasaki claims that they've softened the shocks up from the previous model. More of a Cadillac ride. We're in medium setting. We have a nice
there's a firm
display.
setting. So would you say firm is for the desert?
Correct.
Correct.
Yes. We're gonna let them go. There's some drops here. Notice the ground clearance already?
Yep.
It comes with the Maxxis tires. I believe they're 32s. Oh, we could send it right here. That's why they don't want us to go fast.
Oh, we got some logs
We're in
coming up.
medium now. I'm gonna put it in soft. Look at the suspension on that one ahead of us. It's on the fly shock change. I'm running over logs.
Barely any hand movement in the steering wheel.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just look at, I got fingers on this thing. Fingers.
I've been a strictly Polaris guy.
You want to drive?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to shut up and let you drive. This is your first experience.
First time driving a KRX. First thing I notice is definitely the minimal amount of bump steer.
Yeah.
Very minimal. I would say the acceleration is very linear. It keeps going.
Now, this is a machine you can flat foot everywhere, in my opinion. It doesn't really hurt.
All right, now we got some high-speed stuff. We'll see how this wheelbase works out.
You're in soft mode.
Shocks are on soft.
Yeah, so we'll go to medium.
Let's go to medium. I think we're at the end of the ride.
Are you kidding me? I feel like you got a tease.
It was a tease.
I think we should definitely come back and run this. I mean, you got a brief taste,
Yeah.
sliver. But compared to other four-seat sport models, it is not the same machine.
It's a big old Cadillac, really.
Yes.
That's the easiest way to put it.
It's a family car, it's a sports car if you want it to be. And it's a billy goat. So, we're leaving on a sad note. Kawasaki gave us a taste. I want
Kawasaki
more.
gave us a tease.
Yeah, I want more.
I want more.
All right, everyone. So we just drove the brand new four-seat Kawasaki KRX. Thing's amazing. I love this car. I really feel as if it's the car for the everyman and family. More importantly.
Everyday average driver.
Yeah, it's a car you can flat foot everywhere. You're not going to get in trouble. The systems that they've developed in this machine make it so it's so easy to drive. Now, they're doing tours out here at UTV Takeover. We had the privilege to drive it. I'm pumped on it. I love the car because I have a lot of experience in it. What's your take? You got a brief drive in it.
I had a short term driving it. I'm gonna get some more time, but it's very smooth. The bump steer, very minimal, and just smooth. That's the easiest word to put this car, smooth.
Easy to drive.
Easy to drive.
Fun to drive.
Fun to drive.
So, it's safe to say that if you're looking for a KRX, the two-seater's a no-brainer. Now with the four-seater out and the extra available seating capacity,
Now you can bring the family.
you can bring the family. And this is one of those cars that mom can drive, your kids can drive. It's a very safe car, it's a fun car, it's a capable machine in every terrain. Maybe not the dunes.
I was very impressed with the hill climbing.
Yeah, it's a billy goat.
Billy goat.
Now, keep this in mind. At UTV Source, you can supercharge this car. You can turbocharge this machine. You can turn this thing into a beast. A beast. So, go to the website, open a garage, start building out your KRX at utvsource.com. And remember, guys, life's a ride. Make it your own.